shocking U-turn. Keir Starmer caves to Labour's hard left, brutally destroying his own welfare reforms live on air. Host Mark Dolan faces off with top Labour MP Clive Lewis, who slams the government's embarrassing climb down. Is this the end of Starmer's credibility? Has Labour been exposed as weak and divided? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated.
Must have a welfare system fit for the future, and the current model doesn't work. It desperately needs reform. It leaves people trapped and not able to get into work, and so we need to reform it, and that's what we will do.
No, you won't, because this breaking news is this. Existing claimants of PIP will allegedly continue to receive what they currently get, exactly what they currently get, as will recipients of the health element of universal credit. So, there we go. Quite an embarrassment, that, Chris.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment. I mean, I can't argue for
there goes the Ofcom balance.
Yeah, well, as a Labour man, I am embarrassed by this turnout, and I think that the MPs are the backbenchers that have been, pulled
Chris,
us into
you keep saying this, but it's weak. A strong Prime Minister can carry his back or her backbenchers, like Blair did, like Thatcher did.
What we've got here, we've got a bunch of MPs that have not looked at the numbers. We haven't got their welfare system fit for purpose, and they've gone on sort of rolled it over with what I can only see as...
What we have here is a woolly woofter Prime Minister. The New Zealand definition.
Good.
What's really bad about this? What's really bad about this is the people. Imagine for a second you're a 18, 19-year-old kid who's getting this year, and your friend who's 17 this year had just become 18, just finished their A-levels, and thinks they're going to do this. They won't be doing it. So now you're going to have this gross, unfair line in society where some
what I don't get, he said he didn't want people trapped in benefits. He's now reversed everything, so they're still trapped.
OK. So, I will just clarify. I think there's a turn of phrase used there that I think actually you meant cowardly, didn't you? That's what you meant. That's what you. OK, well, good. You meant cowardly because sometimes in slang it can mean something else, which you did not mean.
Right, that's different.
That's good. It's very different. I saw Diane Abbott tweet as well, or whoever writes her tweets, saying that she's going to be voting against. The only thing that will do for them is the total destruction of this bill. Well, it's gone to pot. He's caved in, and it's still not enough.
That would be the total humiliation.
But this is the omni-shambles nature of this. He stood up and said it traps people, we must do it, and he took the pain then. He U-turned and is continuing to take the pain, and now he's added to his pain because he looks weak.
Yeah.
The key thing for me was this was the right move for the whole country. It would have been a great manoeuvre as a Prime Minister. He looks weak, and his backbenchers are still going to assault him if they're too tweaked.
The benefit of the changes is that the eligibility criteria is going to be tightened up. Okay. And what we've seen is a number of people who do not match the long-term health statistics changing, claiming. So if we can at least cap it off. I mean, it should be going further, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But for Clive Lewis to come out and say that, it's just it just goes to show within the Labour Party we've got too many of these hard left lot that just don't care about dealing with what's right for the country.
This is the thing. I have to go on the doorstep, and I'm going to have to try and sell something unpopular. They're not going to do it because they know he's going to U-turn on it in about 3 weeks' time.
Yep.
Look, he's got things right on defence, right? And I think if we're going to be saving ourselves for a 5% defence spending, this is just one battle, and there's going to be a lot more that will be coming up soon, and there'll be moments in time where the Tories and Reform are going to have to look themselves in the eye, and are they going to align themselves with Jeremy Corbyn, or are they going to align with Keir Starmer?
What does he do now? Because ultimately, as Anna was saying in the earlier segment, there's going to have to be some book balancing here. If you're going to continue that breaking news, that basically everyone who's on PIP and people who are on the health aspect of universal credit is going to stay the same, you're not making any savings, are you really? So what's he going to do? Who's paying for it?
There's two things. He talked about 39 billion in the spending review. Talk about 39 billion for housing. That doesn't mean anything unless it's repeated in the budget, etc., etc. Let's see how long that 39 billion remains 39 billion. Of course, we talk about 5% on defence, but that's over 5 years, I think it is. 10 years, excuse me. Let's see if that money actually materialise. But there's one thing I can guarantee you will materialise: tax rises.